Welcome to This Bitch with Sara Weinshenk and Kim Congdon.
Oh shit, what's up everybody? We're live from a new hive at the Gas Digital Network. Bzz, 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 bzz. It's a new episode of This Bitch podcast. I'm Kim Congdon.
And I'm Sara Weinshenk.
Oh my god, have we had a fucking week, everybody?
I am exhausted.
New York has taken you girls. We thought we were city girls, but we're LA city girls, which is like a city put into like a microdose mushroom caplet.
Yeah, exactly. We're more
LA's mushrooms, New York is Adderall.
yeah.
And that's just the truth.
I can't keep up with the speed that everything happens in. You've had to save my life about 55 times since we've been here.
Sarah has tried to walk in front of 80 cars.
And bikes.
And bikes. I mean, I've never seen anybody walk through the city where they're legitimately like just not looking.
Well, I know I don't have to look when Mama's with me.
Oh, it must be a nice feeling. You feel around me how I feel around a boyfriend. I just like give up. I'm like, anytime I have a boyfriend, I become a complete fucking idiot.
That's me. I'm like whistling. I'm checking my messages.
Yeah.
You're like putting your arm out.
I had to
save
catch
me.
her. Yeah, arm catch her. Ooh, my armpits need to be shaved. Nothing like a hairy pit on the pod.
Nothing like a hairy pit. Mama and Mommy, one thing about Mama and Mommy, when they go on tour, they let their pits go on tour.
Hey, if we're touring, so are our pits. Excuse us, sweetie. There's no time to shave in New York.
There's no time to do anything.
If you see me in New York, I'm hairy puss.
I'm out for the day.
I'm up for the day, and don't try to fuck me in the afternoon. I've been gone since 8.
No time to refresh.
No, there's no powdering your nose in the city, baby. You
No.
go in and you go hard. You take that powder that's going to be in your nose and you put it inside of it. And you keep going. You get on the train. You run off the train because it's the wrong train. You go to the other side and get on that train. Then it makes an announcement it's being held. You wait 15 minutes. You're like, it's going to go at any moment. You go, fuck, I guess I have to get a car. You get that $60 car. Then you get off and the train goes.
And that happened to us today. That's what we've been dealing with.
Natalie, is that a regular thing in the city? You sitting on the train, it says it's going to be held for a while, and the second you get off, it leaves?
Yes.
That's so fucked.
happened to me before.
We waited for at least 15 minutes.
Not me going back for that $3.
Yeah, Sarah's going to call the city and ask for a refund.
Excuse me, I did a quick swipe on my phone, and I like that $3 back.
Excuse me, I need to speak to Mr. Big Apple. ASAP.
Mr. Apple, is that you? Hi, Mr. Apple.
Hi, Mr. Apple. It's me, Shank.
I need my $2.75 back.
You really fucked me.
You're really, yeah. But yeah, so go subscribe to our Patreons so we don't have to call Mr. Apple himself.
Please.
Mr. Apple.
Please be our Mr. Apple.
Daddy Apple.
A Mr. Apple a day keeps the shanky away. Yeah, it's a journey for sure.
I'll
for
say
certainly.
this.
What?
I've seen a lot of people on a good old fashioned heroin in the city.
Oh yeah, you said yesterday you came up to me and you were like, I saw a guy on heroin, and I was like, I haven't seen one guy off heroin. It's crazy that you've just noticed one.
No, yeah. Like you see people like coming down from drugs, like slumped over on a stoop, and you're like, this is the best anti-drug campaign I've ever fucking seen.
If you run out of seats in New York, just sit on a heroin addict. They're bent over perfectly for it.
Make sure they don't have any needles out though. But yeah,
What's the craziest thing you've seen so far?
the clown in the subway.
Oh yeah.
The casual clown who was juggling, and it was like by the time I processed it was a clown, we just had already walked by him because you're always going somewhere in New York.
There's no stop.
There's no stopping. And I walked 7 fucking miles in one day. Not my little feetsies hurting.
Oh, her little tiny feet are in pain.
Not these Los Angeles stompers aching. Not my LA water skis throbbing.
Your LA water skis weren't ready for the Big Apple.
In college, they used to call me water skis
because your feet were big?
Because, yeah, my feet looked bigger than the rest of my body, and I would kind of just walk weird. So they call me skis.
Skis?
Yeah.
Ski. I don't think that's why they were calling you skis.
No, they were.
I think they were spelling it a different
No,
way.
it wasn't skis. It was skis.
She goes, it's because I walked funny. She was like,
Water
she's
skis.
like, they always called me it right after I blew a bunch of dudes, but I think it's because my feet were big.
It was right after a little gangbang.
Everyone in college, they called me skis, but they meant like snow ski. Now you thinking,
skis, motherfucker.
oh, skis, goddamn. Oh, skis, got shank. To the shanking.
To the wall.
To the wall.
Okay, but like
drop down.
that song,
Yeah.
I remember that song being on a lot when it first came out, to a point where like I can't even hear it without having like a hangover, like a Pavlovian response.
It was even, for me, it was even before hangover times. It was before I even knew what skeet was.
No,
It
yeah.
was pre-skeet knowledge.
For me, it was, I remember I went to a fraternity party in Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
and they kept playing that song on repeat.
Oh, skeet, goddamn.
Yeah.
You
From
know
the
when that
window to the wall.
song, honey, when that song comes
To the
on.
sweat drip down my balls.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
When that shit comes on, you better get your back ready because you are about to arch that shit. When that song comes on, there better be a man behind me and another man behind him holding him up. Because I'm going crazy. He better be on a wall
Yeah, for that support.
for the support. He better have a good friend or a wall behind them when that song comes
Some
on.
of those songs from that time, I got the magic stick.
If I can hit it once, I
I
can
can
hit it twice. But that made me want to fuck 50 Cent. No man would make the song called I've Got the Magic Stick. If I can hit it once, I can hit it
No,
twice.
we've talked about this before.
I belong with 50 Cent. Is that what it is?
Yeah, no, I'd hit 50 Cent too.
Not you hitting 50 Cent. Not old Skis Weinshenk.
Skis, motherfucker.
Skeezy Shanky hitting up 50 Cent.
Hey, 50.
You're going to make him to 100 cent.
That's right.
That's $1. Okay.
Anyway.
Hey, I made 50 Cent $1. That's what this pussy made 50 Cent $1. I turned Curtis Jackson out.
Is that his real name?
Yeah.
Not you knowing 50 Cent's real name.
I know his name.
You just start naming every rapper's
He had a
real
rough
name.
life. Growing up, he was confused. His mama was kissing a girl.
50 Cent's mama was a les?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's in his song.
Which song?
Growing up confused, my mom was kissing a girl. It's the literal.
Not 50 Cent's music being his diary.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, hit him up. He does have that magic stick.
Yeah. No, honey, listen. He's got mommy issues.
They all do.
Not him confused because his mom was a lesbian. It's like, what's confusing about that? She's a lesbian. Tell the kids now. Now they're confused. Their mom's a they.
yeah.
You got something to complain about? Check out West LA.
West LA's thriving.
Those kids don't even have colors anymore. They took the colors away. There's only gray and beige allowed. No, I mean, he turned out fine. We're all okay.
Are we?
Yeah.
Well, like,
No,
we?
not us specifically, but yeah, like other people.
Other people seem to be well adjusted.
Thriving.
Fully.
Fully.
Us?
Me?
I ate falafel off a sidewalk yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah. I said, I will take some lamb over rice from the streets of NYC. And then I brought it into the grain room at the stand. And there was like onions in it. And someone walks in and goes, it smells like onions in here. I go, yeah, no idea why. Meanwhile, I'm eating lamb and rice from a pop-up stand. I got it on the streets of NYC, sweetie. And I'm eating in the grain room, and then I had to play dumb. Like, I had no idea why it smelled like onions in the grain room.
I love that you're so LA that you think like your big naughty thing you did in New York was eating falafel in a green room. You're like, listen, I've been naughty. I had
I'm
onions.
a bad bitch.
Me? I had onions and I kept it on the hush hush, sweetie.
Shh, don't tell.
Now you're being so naughty in the city. You ate
Not-
falafel.
Don't tell.
Ooh, juicy. I'm
A
like,
halal
I'm
stand.
like, I got AIDS.
No.
No. One time I was walking through the city with a guy I was dating, and he wasn't paying attention, and he almost got stabbed by a heroin needle. And looking
How
back,
does
I
that
should have
happen?
left him.
That's the first sign.
I pulled him away.
Not you having to protect everyone
Everyone I walk with. I'm tired. I'm tired of being everyone's protector and savior.
Oh God!
What?
That's not you having a messiah complex.
I save.
No, you're not Jesus.
I like take your little nose in the city and I dunk you under the fresh New York water.
Let's talk about what we did yesterday. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Scissored?
No.
Oh,
Well,
never mind. We won't talk
that.
about
After
we don't do that.
no. Just two straight girls.
Two straight girls. We've never hooked up. It's our theme song. Two straight girls. We've never hooked up.
I've never seen her pussy. We did a live podcast in New York. That was fun.
That was very fun. We had some honeys come out, and we truly, fully embarrassed ourselves with some trivia. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Which would be fun to maybe see if we have any fun new questions for ourselves. Because to be honest, I was shocked about some of the first grade questions that were asked.
The first grade. Okay, the first grade. The first grade.
In the first grade, I was really hard for me.
The first grade questions were fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
Not us thinking we'd at least make it to 7th grade.
No.
We could barely get through 1st grade.
I know. No, I thought I was going to make it to at least like graduation.
But this is the thing.
I don't know why I said it like that.
There's not a one-size-fits-all fucking learning system. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So here's the deal. We just communicate better than most people.
Okay, well, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
From here?
Well, do you know the answer?
Yeah.
Well, why are you doing this? If you
What
know
was the
answer-
first day of the 20th century? This is a first grade question. Isn't that nuts?
The first day of the 20th
How is that
century?
a first grade question? Natalie, do you know the answer
January 1st,
If you give me a minute, I can...
1900.
Really close.
19... What is it?
You were really close.
January 1st,
You were off by a year.
1989.
The other year.
What?
The other way.
What do you mean?
1901?
Yes. Yeah.
I would have
Close.
said 1900 too.
Yeah, I would have said 1902, but I still don't. Well, the first day of the 20th century. Yeah, it's 1901.
Actually, let's
But
have
I
her
don't-
ask us questions.
Can you, how do I send you this? It's scary. It's are you smarter than a fifth grader? And the link, and then if you put in scarymommy.com.
I found it.
Oh, okay. You're
ScaryMommy.com. That's where you can find me selling nudes.
good. We are your scary mommies. Ooh. That is perfect.
Do you want to see my pussy?
My titties have milk.
Ooh.
Ooh, my husband doesn't help.
Scary mommy. Okay.
I miss my old life.
Why did I have kids?
I have no identity.
I should have gotten the abortion.
We're not shitting on anyone that's a mom. We're going to have kids one day, too. We're laughing at our future selves.
ScaryMommy.com. Okay, let's see.
We're scary mommies right now. All right.
What year? Do you want to, like, first grade?
Just throw some random.
Mix
Yeah,
it
you know,
up.
third grade, first grade is pretty embarrassing when you can't get it, and I like that.
Okay.
We don't want them to know how dumb we are.
What is the... Oh my god, these are written with poor grammar. That's like not reflecting well on scarymommy.com.
ScaryMommy.com.
Hey, you can't really write math when you're scared when you're frightened, sweetie.
What is the 384 rounded off to the nearest 10?
380.
That's correct.
384
I got it right.
rounded off to the nearest 10. Yeah, I would have gotten that.
Next.
Because if it was 386, it would have been
No, if
340.
it was 385, it would have been
5 or over.
390, Yeah.
Yeah.
Not you not knowing and pretending like you
No,
knew.
I know,
If
I
it
know.
was 386.
It would have been. I still was right about that fact.
Yeah, you're still right about that fact, but you just glazed over 385, honey.
Hey, when mommy's really scared, she forgets about 5.
ScaryMommy.com. Next.
What's 25 times 3?
75.
Yeah. That's a third grade question.
That seems like it should go back to first grade.
Yeah.
If
that
we're
one
doing
seems
21st
easier.
century in the first and 25 times 3 in the third, who the fuck made up this system? What
That's what's wrong.
What kind of backwards ass motherfucker created this?
The schooling system's bullshit anyway.
Wouldn't it be better if in first grade, instead of being like, what year did the 21st century start, you were like, let's teach you how to make scrambled eggs?
Let me teach you how to use Venmo.
Mommy wants money.
calculator.
That's a very Jewish
A
answer.
calculator.
Let me teach you how to do. Have a falafel.
Okay, give us another.
If a football field is 100 yards long, how many feet long is it?
100 yards. A yard, I would guess, is like
1 yard
50.
No, that's not right.
is 1 yard 12 feet.
Is it 25?
It's less.
God damn.
No, I was afraid we were gonna get one of these.
How
like
many
a
feet
yard.
in a yard? Okay, so a yardstick. Do you remember what yardsticks look like? They look like 6 feet, maybe.
It's less than that too.
Really? A yard
Is it 4 feet?
So close.
3 feet?
Yeah.
A yard is only 3 feet?
So 4. The answer is 4. The answer is 4.
It's 100 divided by 3, right?
It's 100. So. No, it's not.
Wait, ask us
I want to be so helpful.
Wait, what grade is this?
This is 5th grade.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
okay.
honey, of course.
Of
that was a
course.
hard year for me.
Same. That's when I started checking out.
Me
That's when I
too.
was getting my period. I was I was feeling horny for the first time. How am
Honey.
I supposed to pay attention when you're feeling horny and you don't know what to do with it?
5th grade, why don't you teach us about our moon cycle and all the phases and teach the men too?
You know you've been in LA too long when you call it your moon cycle.
Sorry, sweetie. I don't want to learn about yardsticks. I need to know what the follicular is.
So ask the follicular phase
Yes.
of menstruation.
Yes.
I still don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is, but I know there is one.
Okay, so what was the original question?
If a football field is 100 yards long, how many feet is it?
So 100 divided by 3.
100 times 3. Actually.
300.
Yeah, you got it. We got there.
You got it.
I
think that was-
I had it in front of me. to be
We're
fair.
we're not geniuses, and we never claimed to be.
We're comedic geniuses.
We're comedic
not
geniuses.
We're not intellectuals.
You know what it is about comedy though that's fucked up is like I know that I'm good at it and stuff like that, but it's like almost feels like it's not me doing it when it happens. Like when I think of something, it's not like that where I can see how I got to it.
No, it's like you just download it from the universe.
Yeah,
it's like
it's-
when you're in flow state.
Not you being very LA about it. Okay, follicular.
Okay, you just said moon cycle, and
I
now
got-
you're gonna fucking tell me
Yes,
that I'm being LA. What?
It's when you
what's more-
take your downloads and you're in flow state. It's
Well,
like,
listen.
It's like, can you give us a sentence not off your pattern app?
Here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Now you're smiling because you got it off your pattern app.
I'm on my sit bones right now. Have you heard of someone in LA called their ass their sit bones before?
I hate that.
Sit bones. Yeah. Takes yoga in LA once.
Ew, sit bones. I don't like that at all. Yeah, when I think
My
of something,
glutes.
sometimes there's nothing in my head, and literally, like, it feels like it dropped from above me and dropped into my brain, and then it's just there. And I go, and then I say it out loud, and people go, "You're a genius," and I go, "I'm not." Like,
That's why it's important to be humble. Bitch.
because the universe could start dropping it into someone else's head at any moment.
Yeah.
I hope it keeps dropping it into mine.
That's why you gotta say thank you when you get those moments.
Thank you.
Not like that. If I was the universe and that's how you were thanking me, I'd definitely stop hooking you
What
up.
if the universe is a horny man? Thank you, Daddy.
I think it's a horny lady. It's a scary mommy, the universe.
Thank you, Mommy.
All right, give us another question.
Do you want one that's not math?
Yeah.
The last thing we want is math.
The history questions are really hard for me. So I'm
Okay,
gonna give
okay.
you one of
That'll be
those.
fun.
The Statue of Liberty was a gift from what
France.
country? Yeah, you got it.
That was
Not me
fast.
trying to beat you as quickly
That
as
was
I can.
first grade.
That was a first grade. Okay,
Yeah.
next.
Oh my god. The first fireworks were invented in what country?
China.
Yeah, you're great at
How'd you know
history.
that?
I don't know. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama.
I have no idea how I knew that, but I knew it. I just figured everything's made in China.
Okay, next.
Okay, during World War I, the countries that sided against Germany were called what?
The assholes.
Against Germany.
No.
World War. I don't know shit about World War One.
The redcoats.
Oh, that's the British. The British are coming. The British are coming.
They were called the one. Can you read the question one more time?
Yeah, during World War I, the countries that sided against Germany were called what?
The
and this is
Soviet?
a fourth grade question. No.
The USSR. I think that's the same thing as the Soviet, right?
Yeah.
Not you saying a nickname for what I just said.
What is it?
It's the Allied powers.
I would have never
No,
known
not
that.
in a million. What grade is that?
4th.
No.
No. All right. Let's get out of history. Maybe let's go into English.
Okay.
It's not fun if we just know them.
Well, we won't. I don't know if you've noticed a trend here.
We're dumb.
We're dumb as.
Are you guys, let me see. Honeys, if you're listening, do you guys know these? Because buzz off. Not buzz off.
Not buzz off. Buzz in.
Buzz in.
Buzz
Hey,
in.
like that smash if you know these answers.
All right. Give us something else.
Okay. What do you call the part of a story with the big twist in it?
The climax?
Yeah.
Oh, of course she knows that one, whore.
One thing I know is climax.
One thing mommy knows is climax. The skis over here. Skeezy Sarah. Skeezy Sarah.
Skeezy Sarah knows climax. All right. Give us another.
These are... I don't know what some of these are.
It makes me feel good that you don't know them either, Natalie, because I feel like you're really smart.
Thank you.
What
Yeah.
school did you go to?
I went to... for college?
Yeah.
Emerson?
Oh, I applied there. I didn't get in.
It's Emerson Clown College. It's not real. You're not missing out.
I was like, I want to go to Emerson in Boston, right?
Yeah.
It's an art school.
I used to live on Emerson Street, so
right.
I got into that one. My
Give us
parents
another.
did, but then they got kicked out.
Give us another.
Does the word bone have a long or short vowel sound? I don't even know what
Long.
that means.
Yeah, it's long.
It is long, but how do you know
Because
that?
the
it
O
O's,
sounds like
like
O and not
Damn. I didn't know that.
Listen, one thing about writers, we do English. English was the only in school growing up. Did you have good grades growing up, Sarah?
I had really good grades in college. I graduated
But
cum
not
laude.
What?
Cum laude, baby.
They
Cum
were-
laude.
They were calling her the cum girl. She thinks everything, all the whore names people call her. You
No, I
graduated.
had great grades in college.
You graduated cum lover, and she's like, I'm cum laude. I'm cum laude. Hey, I'm skis cum laude.
Yeah, no, I graduated with great grades in college.
What? Not college, but what about elementary school?
Elementary school, okay.
Okay.
Just okay.
I had really good grades in college and not in elementary school too.
I was dumb as fuck.
I dropped out, but I had good grades until then, except for college algebra, which I literally failed 3 times, and then I couldn't get, like, you know when you're doing, like, the first few college classes before you get into,
a
like...
prereq.
Yeah, your prereqs. I couldn't get into the thing for my degree until I passed college algebra, and the 3rd time I went to the person's office, and I was like, I'm trying to be a writer, and I can't pass math, and I can't get in. And they were like, just go with a D. And they just let me in. I had to like fill out this thing to say I was literally too stupid for math and it had nothing to do with my degree and they had to pass me.
No, I told you when I was in college, I had people in my class who had full on like actual health problems. There was a man connected to a feeding tube and then me.
That was your
And he
class?
was getting better grades than me on the test. And I was like, there's something wrong. They're like, well, do you think you can test out of this? I said, no, I can't. They said, well, then you're supposed to be here. I said, okay. They said your my math SAT score was so low that I had that to get into college, my English got me into college.
That's the same thing.
Because my math was so low.
My math was so bad.
It was so bad.
Math is hard and I don't understand it and I never will and I don't care.
Give us another.
Not you hot for questions.
Hook a bitch up.
I'm wondering if our fans know these and they think we're dumb.
I'm honestly not sure. What is the main character in a story called?
Protagonist.
Yeah. I'm only saying ones that I know
No more
the answer
English ones.
to.
We can't
Not
do
me
ones
getting
we-
high off of getting
We
protagonist.
can't do ones we know. It's
How
not
about
fun,
some
Sarah.
science questions?
Science
Oh,
question, yeah.
no.
That's when it's fun. What, are we
Okay,
gonna just
okay,
tell
okay.
people things we know?
Not us showing off.
Yeah. we have to prove
We
we're
just
smart.
have to prove that we're not complete morons.
Earth is located in what galaxy?
Milky Way.
We had that one on our pod.
Okay.
Not her answering confidently like we should
Why are you
already
selling
fucking
me out?
know it.
Why are you selling
Because
me
I
out?
don't think you'd be a good enough person to say we had that
I'm
one.
not. I'm skis, motherfucker. Skis.
Oh, skis, goddamn. Oh, skis, got shank.
The window to the wall.
What are the 3 states of matter?
Solid, liquid, and gas.
Yeah. I feel like the science ones are so easy.
I don't like it when you do that with your tongue. It makes me feel uncomfortable. So after she gets an answer right, she does this. Like she's ready to lick somebody's clit or something. It's making me feel weird.
It hypes me up.
It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Oh, well, your clit was nowhere near me when I did that, was it? What is that?
I'm humming.
Why?
Just to change the subject.
It's
Next question.
a strange transition. Well, we're going to have to move segments eventually. We can't just keep answering questions.
Why?
It's not that funny?
Is it funny?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Not you judging me. Go on.
Which tool is used to estimate the likelihood of certain genetic outcomes? I know. I was just thinking about this yesterday, and they worded it weird, but you probably know what the answer is.
Is it DNA?
No.
Can you
It's
read
like
the question again?
Yeah, which tool is used to estimate the likelihood of certain genetic outcomes? It looks you like write it on it's like a diagram that you draw.
Not a clue.
Wait. Read it one more time.
Which tool is used to estimate the likelihood of certain genetic
Probability.
outcomes? No.
Oh.
Genetics specifically.
Genetic specific.
Like
I
if you're
don't
trying
know.
to figure out
Splicing?
what,
It's something splicing?
if you're trying to figure out what color a baby's hair is going to be.
Oh, I know what it is. It's like
Kim.
it's fucking, you know when they're like, if you have this fuck. Let me tell you this.
You cut out for a second there.
Put the yeah.
This fucked people up in second grade because they were like, if you have two parents with these eyes, you genetically cannot have a kid with this eyes. And there'd be kids in my class like, my parents both have brown eyes and I have blue eyes. And you're like, well, you got to talk to them about that.
You're beating
It's
around
that.
the bush here.
It's that, but
What's
is it
the
called?
answer? Something.
Punnett square.
I would
Oh,
have
not in a million years. All right, I'm done
Never.
with this fucking game.
ever. One more. Let's do one more. Close it out.
Punnett square.
One more
Punnett
science.
square?
Okay, one more science question. How long does it take the moon to orbit the
We
Earth?
got this.
28
We got
days.
no. We got this
Let
one.
me just get
No. This
Uh,
fake bitch. Let me tell you, Shank's a fake bitch. Don't let her smile at you.
I lost it. Oh, which planet is closest to the sun?
Mercury.
We had that one too. Shh. Shank, stop answering them if we know the
I'm
answers.
just flexing.
It's not fun.
I'm just flexing. It's fun for me. Feels good to have the answers.
When I tell them right
it
after
feels
that you
good
have them.
after Punnett Square. You don't think that made me feel like shit? You don't think that it made me feel like shit that I didn't know Punnett Square?
It made us all feel like shit that we didn't know.
I
Punnett
needed to
Square.
get 28 days on Mercury and after that just for morale.
Yeah.
Just so the honeys know I'm not a complete dum-dum.
Well, if right after I go, you know the answer, it still makes you feel good.
Yeah.
That's sick.
When you're right, honey.
What?
Next.
Snow and rain are examples of what?
Weather.
Precipitation?
Hmm.
Yeah, you got it.
We're
Precipitation?
technically
Yes.
both right, I will say.
It's true.
What is the answer on the page?
Precipitation. You got it.
You were wrong. You said participation.
I did that, but then I but then I corrected.
That's also what they called her in college.
Participation.
She's like, I don't know why. Every time I hooked up with a guy, they were like, they called me the snow and the rain.
I don't get it.
It's okay. You let me bomb in it. You let me sit in the bomb.
Oh, I'll let you
It's
let
cool.
you bathe
Not
in
me,
that
not me
bomb.
fucking cackling at you and your fake answer thing. It is so funny. Letting me sit in my own bomb. Fuck you,
Not
bitch.
you gaslighting me into thinking that your bomb is my bomb suddenly. What do you mean?
One thing about me, I'm not going to take a bomb alone.
No, you're gonna
Call
let
me
the-
Hiroshima, baby, because we all going out.
It's getting nuclear up
It's
in
getting
this bitch.
nuclear. Do you know anything about the wars that have happened in Earth and history?
I don't know.
Me neither.
I don't think
Don't
so.
ask me about like any war except for World War II. That's basically the only one I know because that's the popular one.
Yeah, but I still don't think you would know that many World War II questions.
I know World War II.
All right, can we?
No!
World War II questions?
No!
Yeah.
No, because
This is the best. Let's see. Kim says she knows World War II. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know shit about World
You
War
know
II.
what? I'll tell you what.
What?
It was the second one.
Okay.
Did you?
I can't.
Did you know that?
Oh, I knew that.
Did you?
Oh my God, no way. World War II is the second
It
one.
was the second one. Guess who was there?
Germany.
Anne Frank.
She was only there for a short time, sweetie. I don't know if you know how history really works with that.
Anne was there. Guess where she was?
The attic.
In an attic.
All right, let's get some World War II
time I
questions.
wrote-
Let's get some questions.
One time I wrote a rap song that was Anne Frank roasting JFK.
That's cool. Do you have it?
Yeah.
You have it on you?
Yeah, I'll rap it.
Okay, go.
What do you mean, okay, go?
You said you
Just start rapping?
Yeah.
I need a beat. I need a timber. I don't need...
That's the beat.
That's absolutely would never, ever
All right,
exist as a
just
beat.
fucking go. You said you knew
You
the
can't
rap.
say just fucking go. I have to pull it up. I don't know it by heart. I just don't. I'm not like a fucking.
All right, get us a World War II question.
And then I'll do my rap. I need a beat.
Kim says she knows anything about World War II. Let's see if this is
I
true.
do know about it, and you're gonna be embarrassed when I have all the facts.
Let's go.
I know one thing about the world. I know it had 2 wars. That's the one fact I know about the world. They call it the 2 World War.
I don't know about that.
They do.
They don't call it the 2 World War.
Yeah.
No one has said it's the 2 World War.
That's what
they
I
say
call it.
It's the 2nd World War. No
I
one calls
call
it the 2 World War.
I call it that. What do we got, Natalie?
Which 2 countries were the first to declare war on Germany? I don't know any of these questions.
Japan?
France?
Nope.
France?
Nope.
This is after
Oh wait,
Kim.
yes, France is one of them.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I was right. England.
Yes.
Not us having
We're fucking geniuses! Oh my god, we're the smartest
By the
women
way,
on this
by the way,
world.
we say we're geniuses, and then when we do a high five, we don't even do a right high
miss.
five. We're like,
That was good.
not us both having half a brain.
Do you wanna
Together
hear-
we have a full.
Do you want to hear my roast rap? I need a beat. Natalie, you got a beat. You can
I'll
play
get
for
one.
us? Oh, they're good here.
Yeah, they are good here.
Okay, I'm nervous. Okay, so this is just to let you guys know, this is a roast between Anne Frank and JFK.
Okay, what did you write this for?
I wrote it for something I didn't get.
And that was a mistake on their end.
I think it's good. Let me see which round I want to use. Oh, yeah, this is a good one.
Do you mention the oven?
Honey, I mentioned it all.
Shove in the oven?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
So this, I'm waiting for my beat. You
All right, let's
want me to
see
start without a beat?
Let's see if this one's any good.
Hey.
I'm hungry. It's cold up here in this attic. Mommy, will we ever leave?
Okay. I spent my life in attics almost till my death. You spent some time in attics, but that's because of meth. JFK is JFK. Wait, this beat doesn't work. Hold on, I need a new beat. I need to be like the simplest beat for simple rap. Like imagine rap like remember when rap was like, I came here to play. You are here to say. I need that.
You need a basic bitch
Yeah.
beat.
Listen.
How's this one?
Too slow.
Too slow.
What is this? The Sims? What is this? An
now you
elevator
being
in the
a
Sims?
beat snob.
It's gotta be like.
Just go through your rap.
I'll hear it when it's there.
I'm hungry.
I'm sorry. These are the softest raps. I could deliver a baby to this.
I'm sorry, I can't look at them up before I play them for you guys.
No, it's okay. It's a good experiment. This is literally. Yes, spa day rap. Here we go.
It's cold in here.
You have to do that. Can you be Anne and cold in the attic before it starts?
Do you have a sweater? I'm cold.
Okay. Let's see.
Is the heater on?
Okay, this is Anne. I'll start at round 1. Anne to JFK. You're known in America, bitch. I'm international. I'll be eating up the stage, even if my food is ration. Though I'm like Carmelo Anthony, you need some TSA, cause I'm about to shoot all over JFK. Heard you were a player, you like to have some fun. I'm not a player too, but I will be number 1. Betrayed your wife with a woman who acts. Why have 2 girls if you can't make one climax?
Not Anne Frank coming for JFK.
She
Not
goes
me.
back and then this is my vision. She goes back in the closet slowly, and then he comes out. Ready? Girl, hold on. Turn down the static. Is this you rapping or just crying from an attic? You're not the type I'd battle, not the type I'd pick. Cause if you know me, the girls I like are thick. I can pick apart your face, really be a vulture. Cause it's 1929, no blogs or PC culture. You always keep a smile no matter what the case is. But run, Forrest, run, cause your smile needs some braces.
That was good. You guys should have given this to Kim. What was this for?
I spent my life in attics, almost till my death. You spent some time in attics, but that's because of meth. JFK is JF fake. Yeah, it's a tongue twister. Wrote better raps with you while rehearsing in a whisper. My rhymes are just too smart, getting harder to decipher. My words just keep on building like you're looking up at Chrysler. Take a picture and say cheese, cause you're crumbling, boo. I'm the baddest thing to come from World War II. She goes back in her closet.
That was good.
What do you think? What do you think, Natalie?
Love that.
I'd sign you. Can we sign her? This bitch album?
This bitch, JFK versus Anne Frank roast battle.
Let's go.
You could be Anne Frank.
That feels that feels not okay.
That was good, right?
That feels actually kind of anti-Semitic. Can I be JFK and you can be Anne Frank?
I'm sweating.
Not
after that.
Weinshenk being Anne Frank.
I'll be Anne Frank. I'll be Anne.
Thank you.
I'll be Analita Franquita. This Puerto Rican Anne Frank. Analita Franquita.
No.
Porque yo tengo empanadillas en el attic.
Adios.
What do you think of my rap skills? Were you impressed?
Why are you yelling at me like I'm
I'm
like
high.
I'm a
I just left a rap battle. I'm sweating. I'm high.
I was shocked by how good that was.
Thank you.
Rational, international. Not me trying to repeat the
Now my words building like I'm looking up at Chrysler.
Yeah, that was great.
You get it? Because it's a building.
No, yeah. The thing that makes me feel weird is when you're over explaining like I'm actually disabled.
I'm sorry, dude.
You're not Chrysler, like the building. Like, I missed that.
I should never insult skis that way.
Oh, one thing about skis, she's not gonna be insulted by mama.
Yeah, one thing about skis, she will not be disrespected.
No. Skis only disrespects herself.
I only disrespect myself is the funniest thing to yell while someone disrespects you.
Yeah.
Only I could disrespect me. Natalie, do you think I could get signed?
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you.
A little ASMR there with that water bottle, honey.
You think we should start like mukbangs?
Yeah, I think we should just. What I'm really looking for is an excuse to have
A lot of food.
Baja Blast. Baja Blast.
You can just have one.
LA is ruined, bitch.
It really has. One thing about
Mommy
SHENK.
Jones in for a fix.
Yeah.
Of
Get a-
Baja.
if you want a Baja Blast, get one. I bet Sarah's been thinking about that Baja Blast since we left that show.
No, it's not true because when I woke up the next day, after I went back-to-back days Baja Blast, when I woke up the next day and I
That's
saw
also
it,
what they called her in college. A Baja Blast.
when I woke up the next day, it looked like a chemical. It literally looked like a cleaning solution, the color of it.
Hey, sometimes I look at a thing of Fabuloso and I go, I'm thirsty. You ever see a chemical that looks good?
Mm-hmm.
Where you're like,
Pine
what?
Sol smells. The way Pine Sol smells.
If you could put some ice and Pine Sol and a little mint. I
I remember my mom telling me as a kid, don't drink this, don't drink this. It
I
wasn't
mean-
even on my radar until you still told me not to drink it.
What a strange thing to have to say. She didn't trust that you would taste it and be turned off by the fact that it was Pine Sol. She thought you would get into it and chug it.
Well, because it looks like juice. It's the same color as a juice.
I guess if you take
And
one
if
big
you
gulp,
can't-
that's enough to
And
kill
if-
you.
Yeah, and if you can't read and something is the exact same color as apple juice.
But don't you taste it when it goes in your mouth?
Yeah, but if you're a kid.
You
I
don't-
mean, also Windex, Windex looks like it would taste good, like blue raspberry.
Windex, I want to spray it on the window, lick the window instantly.
I want to spray it on a dick.
Clean a dick. What if they had like STD Windex before you hooked up with someone? You could take it and just go and then sort of squeegee their genitals.
I'd want to be sponsored.
Oh yeah, catch us doing those ads. You ever nervous to hook up with someone? Get your STD squeegee.
Yeah. If a man has a sleeve and or a nose ring, we recommend
the STD squeegee. If your man's colors his nails,
if your man,
we recommend an STD squeegee.
If your man's has multiple rings on, we recommend an STD squeegee.
Does your man have the grovelly voice of an old rock star?
Yes.
We recommend an STD squeegee. Does your man say, "Can I get a hug"?
We recommend the STD squeegee.
I would buy that. I thought about it on Broad Topix and nail polish that if you were fingering a girl, it would tell you if she had gonorrhea.
I thought we talked
Oh,
about
was that on our podcast?
Yeah.
Not me confusing my babies.
One thing about Mama,
if you
she
fingered a girl, Natalie, wouldn't you want that? Natalie's
That's
gay.
a great idea.
Right? You finger
Yeah.
a chick, you look at your nail. My nail polish wasn't green.
like a sewer green.
Yeah. It can even be like a glow in the dark thing where you look at your nails and then it says no. Like it literally says get out.
Just an N.
Yeah. I would buy that. I don't know about you.
Well,
I'm not fingering anybody, but if you could put pre cum on your nail, you'd be like, can you put a
I'd
little
be fingering myself to give myself test. I'd be like, yeah, last night was a little questionable. Mama made some choices. Let me finger myself real quick with the STD polish.
What would we call it?
Stallish. I don't
What?
know. I'm throwing out things. It's better than
Stallish?
Yeah.
Fallish.
No.
ST. Mallish.
No.
OP. My.
STI by OPI.
STI by OPI is exactly what it would be called.
Yeah.
STI by OBI. I'm
OPI.
OPI. Opie. And Opie, you could get stoned by Opie. What happened to Obi?
I don't know.
Is he still around?
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who Obi is? I feel like you'd be an Obi fan.
Why'd you add a D to the word fan?
We're
like
tired.
you just
It's been a
fanned
long-
yourself
I don't know
past
if you know
tense?
this, people. It's been a long week for Mama. One thing about Mama and Mommy, they gonna have a long week. We've been in the same bed.
We've been in the same bed, ass to ass, cheek to cheek,
Don't tell them about our
cheek to cheek.
At one point, listen, I know you guys think that we're gay, but this is how ungay we are, that we climbed into bed the other night, faced opposite sides, and then we both scooted in towards the center, and then our butts touched, and then we had to say, our butts just touched.
Yeah.
That's straight.
When you feel the person you're in bed with's butt jiggle, it's time for a race. Subscribe to our Patreons.
Please. Please. It's sad. The thing is, the hotels in New York, if you want them where you want them, honey,
If you want them where you need them.
You better take out a loan from the Jews because you're popping for a week. You're spending $4,000
Yeah. Just to live comfortably
just
in
to
the city.
be comfortable. Listen, it ain't easy.
It ain't easy.
We could have been housewives, and we chose not to. And we're doing it. It's a sacrifice we've made.
Yeah.
And
And every day
housewife
I
sounds
ask
nice.
until the laundry comes around.
I wouldn't mind if that's it, and then you're doing that. Like, I saw that movie, Don't Worry, Darling, the Harry Styles movie.
You saw that?
Mhm.
Was it good?
It was like if Black Mirror made a movie.
Okay.
That's what it was, essentially. It's if Black Mirror and Stepford Housewives.
I want to watch it.
Stepford Wives? Or
Stepford Wives.
If Stepford Wives and Black Mirror had a baby, it would be that movie. And like in the beginning, they're showing this housewife with like the perfect life. And I'm like, oh, that seems great. They're rich. They live on this cul-de-sac. They go and walk their husbands out and they're like moo-moos every morning. And they say goodbye. All the husbands leave at the same time. And then they go in, clean the houses, and then they meet for cocktails in the evening, all the wives.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Count me in.
Yeah. Not for me.
Not for you?
No.
I see that life and I'm like, I could have.
Remember the last time I was in a relationship like that? Where I was cleaning and doing laundry, et
Yeah.
cetera, et cetera?
Oh, Sarah was in a relationship where I was like, this bitch, I need to save her.
I was doing laundry.
I walk
still
in,
doing-
she's wearing aprons and like these little things, and she's wearing kitten heels suddenly in a kitchen. She's baking things she didn't even know about.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a.
She's
crostini.
like, I got this from HelloFresh.
It's a crostata. Sit down.
Yeah, you were like,
It was fun for like literally a month, and then I was like, I feel trapped. Get me out. Get me out.
It's yeah. You got so overwhelmed that you ran out.
Scary mommy. Scary mommy.
Ooh la, ooh housewife.
Ooh, the dishes are clean. We'll fold the laundry.
It does sound like, the grass is always greener. I'll say that. I'm sure that they look at our lives and go, that's better. And we look at theirs and go, that looks relaxing. I do miss.
Yeah, I'm sure when they look at us and we're on a subway running,
they don't
from
see
spot to spot.
The
They
thing
say, must be nice.
The thing is, they don't see that. The way that we look at their Instagrams and we see them playing with their kids and their house is clean, we don't see the in-between of like
What it looks like when the house isn't clean.
Yeah, and they don't see what we don't post on social media, which is us running and sweating to the spot and missing the train and getting the Uber and fucking stressing out and being disrespected. The disrespect that comes with the industry. We don't need a husband. We have the industry. The disrespect that comes with this shit.
Not the industry spitting in our face.
Not the industry having me by a collar and leash, dragging me around like a dirty mommy.
Ooh.
Scary mommy.
Scary
Scary
mommy.
horny mommy.
Scary mommy's just a mommy who hasn't come. I come scared.
Scary mommy's just a mommy who needs to be horned up a little. Listen, if you have a scary mommy at home, go fuck her. Right now, if you're listening to this podcast,
Eat her
and
pussy.
you have a scary mommy, go be a good listen. If you're a man right now listening to this podcast,
Some scary daddies.
and you want to get your dick sucked, by your wife, surprise her. If she's home with the kids all day, take one day, hire a house cleaner.
She's not she doesn't know what they are. A house
I don't know
cleaner
if they keep her
keeper.
clean. Whatever they do, hire one of those. Take an extra $100. Take $200. Take the kids out. Let mommy go do whatever she wants. Say go have lunch, and then when she comes back, the house is clean. The kids are tired. You will get the blowjob of your lifetime. It's cheaper than a hooker, people. It's cheaper than a hooker. Am I wrong?
No, you heard that here on this bitch. Also, before we exit this fine podcast, I just want to shout out to Laughing Gas for keeping us high as pie.
High as pie in the laughing gas sky. Yes, it's mommy and mama. High as fuck off that laughing gas from Joey Diaz. Make sure you support our boy Joey Diaz. He has his own weed line out at the Jokes Up ice cream shop
In Studio City on Ventura Boulevard.
Make sure you hit them up and tell them we sent you and get some weed. It's bomb.
Yep. And that's our episode, right?
That's our episode, dude. I think we did it, and we'll be back next week with a new episode. Sarah, where can people find you?
At Princess Shenk on Instagram and Twitter for show dates. And then Shenk Podcast is my solo podcast. That's SHENK, wherever podcasts are. Plus, I have the Patreon, Sara Weinshenk. And in January, we're going to be at the Vulcan Gas Co. We are doing a live podcast. So if you're in Austin and you want to come see this bitch live, it's happening in January. Plus, we're also co-headlining a show that same night. So come out, support your favorite mama and mommy.
Support your favorite scary mommies. Support your skeezy scary mommies. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon. Check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/QueenKong1. Check out my other podcast, Broad Topix, TOPIX, on the Gas Digital Network with my co-host Alex Garlotto. And you guys come see us in January. I will be in Florida in November and December. Please come check me out. I think December I'm doing Side Splitters Tampa. November I will be at Orlando Improv with Louis J. Gomez and Aaron Berg for their Offend Everyone tour. It's going to be a good time. Come out for both of those. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.